Well, there's something very serious happening in Ghana today, and I need every single person to be attentive. Okay, I'm going to bring you every single piece of the matter. Now, what's in someone say? MPP for stance I will take. Why Sadiana MPP for enye for Ghana's democracy. Yebeko nini nemu. And that was first time we have subscribing and click the notification bell on the so. Oye ne sa latest news be about one sabeka. Afenyo Markin ababe atake adenta judge. Adenti and Afenyo Markin wa atake judge no. Because abronye yede not to remand. Then abronye yede no ekokoto remand. Yede ho nsem nini na eba. Before we do that, me are very sorry. You are going to hear some noise at my background. I'm not supposed to do this video, but before we go on, corporate logistica, vehicle management company, Ghana ha. Very simple. Say, cargo vehicle from sprinter to 40-footer. Ma corporate logistica and managing man. Omobe professional driver makano. Pay juma kan beye. Insurance wakane so na omasan so aye maintenance be also mo ye wakane ho. Fra womo 059 8022 033 059 8022-033. Na waka ne ye no every single month ombetu aka 2 times. Na uwi mama wati ase se nipa bia no se wo pese onya favor wo nipa nim wo pese wa wawe so wo pese bibia wo ye bia ye ukobe bia ye jew fel so ema respect ma wo honam entoso ma wo honya akono for Unities Ventures obema wunkupa anti-aging cream wo ho a obi biara wunyi or wrinkle biano who use anti-aging cream na bema honama ye smooth. Fre womo 059-800-3891. Now young consem so. So this is Afenyo Markin attacking the adenta. Agenda. This is Afenyo Markin attacking the adenta judge. Yenti.
That judge has no respect for his own judicial oath. I don't think he read the law. That circuit court 9 judge, I have no respect for him. For a judge to say that he's remanding Abronye into BNI custody until the case is finally determined, such a judge can never have my respect. I pray that he summons me for contempt. I will continue to disrespect him until he upholds the law. He's gone beyond his judicial function. And it is not his first. It's as if he has been selected purposely to achieve this. He doesn't talk law. I don't know whether he ever passes law. It's a shame. It's a shame on the judiciary. And my Lord Bafuboni must pay attention to this. For whatever it is, it's about his legacy. I'm told by December he will be 70 and he will be gone. Is that the legacy he wants to leave after Tokonu was putted out of office? And all manner of accusation leveled against Tokonu. Is that the judiciary? The judiciary, they said they were going to reset. Is that the reset? Where a judge will say he is remanding an accused because if he allows him to go home, if he grants him bail, he is likely to talk again. So he should remain in custody. In fact, at first, his pronouncement was that Abronyo should go to Isawo until the case is finally determined. He's already prejudiced the outcome of the case. And this man says he's a judge. I should respect him. No way. And some fool say,
so this is Afenyo Markin. And in some way, judge ne say events say Abronya you need to remand until say you did case that is not the truth. Obi biara already judgment, that is not what the judge said. But sensationalism. What you see, very typical MPP, ye man crofobumfu, ye mon label judge ne say or ye NDC ni and all that. But don't worry, we are going to start story away. We might do a lot of parts because I want people to understand. Okay, now let's go to Abronye. And then Abronye can ya ma judge no. Oman remand. Yenti Abronyensem.
Circuit court. Every case, adenta circuit court or a political judge. Not political police if one of the court. Obi a bompaye nankaya judge. Say, you see, Obi what threatening Obi spiritually. At the higher Cote d'Ivoire. Obi nama also say a woman come no. Adana monko freno. Yes, he say a woman come where they say we're not my friend. Because such of no who say a maybe no NDC me. She say we're free NDC into young copper court a very intimidating. And no man copper court or man court to be a say adenta circuit court. No man and I negotiation. Say young fan adenta ho na adenta circuit court no and call or no dear didn't call or be intimidating because or apply law. Now law no nim no apply what bonte be we say. Or nim law no apply law or a political judge you know see what. What law when when mama boss C plus ni DD ah mo did nya mo LRB dia no mo nim D plus ni C plus na omo LRB omo score ye. Je no omo nim. Na mono muti ho de bomb fire sa ko praying a president. Praying antin to.
So this, as you heard, is Abronye. Abronye is currently on bail. Okay? Ni case aba and currently owo bail. Ena Abronye yasanso ama an opportunity say one kasa. And now no kasa yama ni bill no kasa use opportunity and the war attack judge. Because if you say judge no AD assembia or no Abronye no enye ne de. And obie ni Morgana ha collect cry akola ye won and the credit him say untumi nkotina radio so enkasa ntia judge sir because you are scandalizing the courts. And I want people to understand the reason why you can't say this about judges and they say you have political influence. One here, you are going to incite people to do something bad to the judge. Ebia na wasem yede. But there is a way. Say judge be the case be now when as a case no enkoya. There is a process. And the process is that you petition against the judge for the judge to be removed. Afenyo Markin knew this. And so in 2024, this was Afenyo Markin in Parliament. Munti Afenyo Markin no, mude munti no. In 2024, munti Afenyo Markin.
I would want to say that it's a day to celebrate the judiciary. Yes, Mr. Speaker. Except that, Mr. Speaker, we have to be very consistent as a political class in our celebration of the judiciary. Mr. Speaker, I agree.
Afenyo Markin in 2024 you celebrated the judiciary. And he said, we have to be consistent. Not to say every single day be or not, especially the political class, they should be celebrating the judiciary. Right? Let's continue.
The position taken by the Honorable Harry Nedrusu, no executive arm of government can manipulate the judiciary arm of the realm. Mr. Speaker.
Afenyo Markin in 2024, President to obi eni ho a wo betumi atre judiciary na ade a wo monye. This was Afenyo Markin in 2024. Okay, today Abronye is on TV or radio saying that the adenta judge is being influenced by NDC. But this was Afenyo Markin just a little over a year ago saying in Parliament say judge bi eni ho a ye betumi influence no.
It must never be said, that the judiciary is under the control of the executive. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Harry Nedrusu is a courtroom practitioner, just as I am. You were a courtroom practitioner. One of the things that we were taught at the bar was to accept the decisions of the courts. And when we are not happy, we should go up. And that is how we enrich the law. Let us understand that.
So in 2024, Afenyo Markin knew through Adia Yetromo school, say there is a way to enriching the law. And how do you do that? Say judge Nema ruling B. Now say when you use the appropriate way. You don't come out and attack the personality of the judge. Afenyo Markin knew this just a little over a year ago. Today, the same person, Judge Ama ruling, the Nianji ruling, he felt that the right thing for him to do was to organize a press conference and say all manner of things against the judge. 2024, this was Afenyo Markin in Parliament, telling Ghanaians, say, Judge Ma ruling. Oh dear, there
are situations where we disagree. And even when we disagree, the language, the approach is essential. Mr. Speaker, an impression is being created that the Supreme Court of Ghana is only there to handle partisan political cases. It is not so. Mr. Speaker, if you disagree with the system, use the system to correct it. It's a matter of constitutional, interpretation, and the court has given it credit. We should all respect it. Thank you very much.
So in 2024, Afenyo Markin knew, said judges man ruling now, we need to respect it, even if it did not go in your favor, or even if it does not go in your favor. In 2024, he knew, said if you have something against a judge, you use, you use the right way. You in a right language, you use the right process. And they're the same person organizing a press conference, attacking a judge because Ofili say ruling be a judge na mano and it's a very typical behavior of the MPP. They be a mekatro say MPP for no. Before you joined MPP, I was say was suffer yari be a friend no narcissistic personality disorder. Who feel say wo ye nipa sin obi. Enti say wo ye obi ade dia wo se fata. And so you did the same thing here or there. A bonnet. A friend of narcissistic personality disorder. If you don't suffer from that illness, you can never join the MPP party. And clearly you can see Afenyo Markin. And you are seeing what is happening. He is the leader of the MPP in Parliament. And this is what he decided to do to a judge. You ask yourself, say, Judge we no. Na oye new judge na. Time ben a judge we buy. Embra na NDC for eka. Say judges no munhe ye na rulings bi enko ye no. Judge we no we. During MPP time, no more catching say judges ne de omo ye juma boy juma ye. This judge was still a judge. And then the band saying, and as a judge be Emma ruling na nye yenda ni attacking. This is not the first time Afenyo Markin has done this. The Pandai case, MPP, parliamentary candidates, I think Tamale, judge, Emma ruling, Afenyo Markin organized a press conference and attacked the judge. And you see, the fact that Afenyo Markin is getting away with things like this, no, listen, it is not, it doesn't paint a good picture of us. If me babe attack a judge say, there is no way I'll be left off the hook to go like that. Afenyo Markin alone will attack a judge, attacks judges here and there, and nothing happens to him. I don't know. The Ghana Bar Association, they will be quiet. They will not speak. The judiciary, they will be quiet. They will not speak. But the NDC MP bin konko kasa entia judge. The General Legal Council Edimirika ebeton sa friend say on be threatening say wan hwe ya wo mo be gene license free nsem. What is the General Legal Council saying? Ebusia unim say won pese obenya diabetes, stroke, cancer, and BP a ade ba ko pe na wo say wo ye ho adwuma. Eye wefu. E wo say wo ma wefu eba fom. Me amene mo kase emre bi bae mini mefu a yes and the same person me amene mo kase me amefu eni na nyama miensa na me yeye ene movie me from this to this
ɛndɛ me ho atɔ me na wo a wotie me sɛ wo mpɛ sɛ obenya saa yare dɔm a me bɔ din ni na very simple enyama miɛnsa na me di atro book no your friend your action plan for weight loss pe book ni bi na to ne bɔ nyɛ den 100 cedis pɛ sɛ wo pe book ni ne pdf a metumi asɛne ama e wɔ whatsapp so uni makenkan a don't worry book no ne twi video wɔ hɔ ne ever video nso wɔ hɔ ne nyinaa 100 cedis pɛ over thousands of copies of the book have been bought na wo share every single day sɛnea nkurɔfoɔ ɛfrɛ me ɛdamase for nsɛm a meka wɔ book no mu a ɛndɛ asesa wɔ mabrabɔ na ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa sɛ wo pe book ni bi ato a ɛyɛ 055-807-4986 055-807-4986 woyɛ Ghana ni na wɔ abrokyire na wo pe book no ne hard copy a ɛno ane sɛ wobɛkɔ Amazon na wasearch for book ne title your action plan for weight loss by Sena Kofi nti o search title no na ɛba na wotɔ a yɛbɛ shipe ɛde abrɛw to book no na wotɔ book na me wɔ ha wankasa bɛba bɛdam ase medamu nyinaa ase